The holidays are here, filled with gatherings, toasts, and plenty of cheer. Make every moment shine with Total Wine & More, where you'll find all of the lowest prices. Raise the spirits of the season with rich whiskeys, smooth tequilas, and festive liqueurs, perfect for sipping or gifting. And for wine lovers, explore everything from velvety Pinots to elegant champagnes, ready to pour or share. You'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More.
Not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
102.1 and 105.3, The Shark. Here are 3 things you need to know.
Thanks, X-Men. Your Shark Bites, all brought to you by Jimmy's Jazz and Blues Club, online at jimmysoncongress.com. Your weather forecast for today, increasing clouds, 48 for a high. Tomorrow it's going to be nice, and Saturday as well. Looks like we are going to get a chance of rain and snow on Saturday night into Sunday. So the pick of the weekend is definitely on Saturday. Dan Alexander is in the Shark News Tank. We finally have good news for the shutdown. What's going on, Dan?
Sarah, the federal government shutdown is over after 43 days, but it could be a little longer before Portsmouth Naval Shipyard workers who had to keep working get their back pay. Alana Schaefer, chairman of the Seacoast Shipyard Association, praised the 6,000-plus workers for their, quote, quiet strength and unwavering dedication to their mission during the shutdown when they had to keep working. Schaefer says payroll must still be processed before back pay hits the accounts of workers. She also warned that the agreement extends funding only until January, which could lead to another shutdown. President Donald Trump signed the deal brokered by New Hampshire Senators Jean Shaheen and Maggie Hassan and Maine Senator Angus King Wednesday night after it passed the House by a vote of 222 to 209. In the Shark News Tank, I'm Dan Alexander.
All right, thank you, Dan. Well, if you have any pennies buried in your couch, maybe under the mess inside your car or in some bucket in your garage, you really should hold on to them. They may be worth something someday if you want to do that. Yesterday, the last ever U.S. penny was minted in Philadelphia. President Trump directed the Treasury Department to stop making them because pennies cost more than a penny to produce. Coming up in 15 minutes from now, if you're doing any holiday travel for Thanksgiving and Christmas, we'll give you the extended forecast on the way in about 15 minutes from now on The Shark. Yes, indeed. There's no denying it. We're into the holiday season. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Thanks for being here. You want to make your travel plans. We're all doing it, but you definitely have to consider the weather forecast. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, which, by the way, is very much in business, Farmer's Almanac, their competition in Maine, closing up shop. But the one in Dublin, that is very much open. Anyway, they predict that not so much snow and rain, but there is going to be intense cold overall. That is for the holiday season. December, early January, the snowiest periods of the holiday season, mid-November, where we're at right now, and mid-December. Then again in early February. Now, although they predict the snowiest period in mid-December and November, that doesn't mean huge storms. Quite the contrary, they're expecting less snow for the entire season. Sorry, skiers. You know, we are going to see some below average temperatures on Christmas week with a chance of snow showers, and the roads may be slippery. But again, no big storms, according to the Old Farmer's Almanac. If you're driving to Canada, there's a lot of French Canadians who want to go see their families in Montreal and Quebec, So you got to get your passport ready and get ready for below average cold temperatures, lots of snow and snowy roads. It sounds like if you're going, you make sure to take some extra time because the roads might be a little slick. All those details right there at shark1053.com or on the Shark app. Now, coming up, if you want to go to Boston and have an experience in a hotel suite that has been turned into the actual living thing of Goodnight Moon. Do you know the book that we all read to our kids? Maybe it's your kid's favorite book. Well, you can go there and be immersed in it. More details in 15 minutes from now on The Shark. This is so cool. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. And if you want to do something really cool for the holidays, forget the old boring hotel rooms that are so boring for kids. You got to put a screen in front of them just to entertain them, right? Well, the Sheraton Boston Hotel has recently opened a storybook brought to life It's pulled straight from the pages of the famous children's book, Goodnight Moon. You know, that great green room with the painting of the cow jumping over the moon with the red balloon. Yes, you can sleep there, or your kids, whatever works for you. The Sheraton Boston Hotel teamed up with HarperCollins, the publishers of the book, for a one-of-a-kind experience. And the hotel states that the room is a replica of the room in the popular children's book, complete with green walls, a tiger-striped carpet, and cozy pink blanket with an unmistakable red balloon. I mean, that's the book right there. It's unbelievable. And they really did the detail of the room as well. The blue clock on the yellow rocking chair, and even the bowl of mush. Hey, it's part of the book, so it really adds to the immersive experience of that great green room. You got to check it out. The suite also includes a $150 dining credit, all kinds of treats, a plush bunny, and tickets to view Boston at the Prudential Center for a 360-degree look at the city. And, of course, an actual copy of Goodnight Moon. If you want to book the hotel room, not an endorsement, just something that I thought you might want to do with your family. Check out all the details at shark1053.com or on the Shark app.
1021 and 1053, The Shark. Here are 3 things you need to know.
Thanks, X-Men. Your Shark Bites, all brought to you by Jimmy's Jazz and Blues Club, online at jimmysoncongress.com. Here's your forecast for today. Cloudy today with a high of 48. Looks the same for Friday and Saturday. Then Saturday night into Sunday, we are going to see some precipitation, chance of rain and snow flurries, potentially. According to Dan Alexander in the Shark News Tank, the federal government shutdown is over after 43 days, but it could be a little longer before the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard workers who had to keep working get their back pay. President Trump signed the deal brokered by New Hampshire Senators Jeanne Shaheen and Maggie Hassan and Maine Senator Angus King. This is a nationwide problem that New England solved. Love it. Anyway, it happened last night after it passed by the House by a vote of 222 to 209. And do you remember Hilltop Steakhouse? It closed October 20th, 2013 after a big drop in business. The owners decided to call it quits. There was just too much competition popping up on Route 1. The restaurant had been open for over 52 years when Route 1 was still mostly woods on the left and on the right. Can you even fathom that today? Wow. The sign is still there. The 67-foot cactus stands tall on Route 1. It looks a little bit different, but it's iconic. The people would have revolted, much like the Yokin sign on Route 1 in Portsmouth. That sign needed to stay. It's beautiful. Coming up in about 15 minutes from now, and really the rest of the hour, we have a theme going on, music, but not, guitars and great music that we play from all the artists that we know and love, although we're going to be playing those as well. We've got bagpipes and rubber chickens on the way. You can't miss it. Come on, it's like a car wreck. You can't look away. Bagpipes coming up in 15 minutes from now on 1021 and 1053 The Shark. 1021 and 1053 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Hundreds of bagpipers broke a world record this week, yesterday actually, as they assembled in Australia to perform AC/DC's It's a Long Way to the Top. If you want to rock and roll, check it out. Here are some of the people who played and some of the actual performance.
Well, we love breaking a world record, don't we? And there are hundreds and hundreds of people here from the public to watch this very special moment.
Well, I've been playing bagpipes since I was 9, and I'm just sort of thinking this would be a bit of fun towards the end of my career. Go out with a bang.
I mean, that's awesome. I got to say, thousands of fans watched as 374 bagpipers squeezed into this little space in Australia, and they did break the world record, the Australian Book of World Records, that is. It was confirmed by the Associated Press, and the oldest performer was 98 years old. The previous record holder was 333 pipers in Bulgaria back in 2012. It's just unbelievable. The event was called the Great Melbourne Bagpipe Bash, and it paid homage to the scene from AC/DC's 1976 film where they blasted It's a Long Way to the Top on a flatbed truck while traveling through traffic. AC/DC is scheduled to perform their very first Australian show in over a decade later on tonight. And I think that was pretty cool. If bagpipes aren't your thing, maybe rubber chickens are. Wait until you hear this guy. He's going viral. He plays versions of pop songs on rubber chickens. You can't miss it. That's coming up in 15 minutes from now on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. All right, here we go again. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. You know how we all get fed things that the internet says, oh, you're going to like this because everyone is watching us, every click that we do, every step we take. Who knew that Sting was such a prophet? Yes, we're being watched. So we're fed all of these things that the internet says, oh, you're going to like this. You know what they feed me? Rubber chickens. It's my favorite thing on the internet right now. I've put it on the Shark page. There is a guy, he's a YouTuber. His name is Lord Vinhetiero. I think I might be mispronouncing his name. But anyway, he's a German guy, and he takes a bunch of rubber chickens that play different notes. Did you even realize? Now, that is musical genius right there. This is a guy who hears tones. And apparently one time he heard a rubber chicken and he's like, hey, I wonder if I can create another tone. Like that's a G. Can I do a C? Can I do an F sharp? You know? So he collected all these rubber chickens and he squeezes them. He puts them on 2 horizontal bars and he plays different songs. And the latest one that's going viral is The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Check it out. Rubber chickens. I don't make this stuff up. Rubber chickens. Those high notes, he had to get really, really small rubber chickens. I don't know. Did he scour the world? I mean, you can do that these days to find what rubber chickens he needed. But anyway, you got to check out the video. I thought it was hilarious. It's right there on the Shark Facebook page. Hey, coming up just after 8 o'clock, it is almost Thanksgiving, so you got to have activities for your guests. And I've got some movies. You can plant them in front of the television and say, here, watch these, the best Thanksgiving movies and TV shows coming up on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Thanks so much for being here on your Thursday, November 13th. If you're having company over for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, it can be a little bit exhausting. Not because you're running around or whatever, but exhausting for your brain. Like if you have people in your house, you have to entertain them somehow, even if they're family. You know, you can't scratch yourself in sensitive areas and sit around in your pajamas that you haven't washed in, a few weeks. Maybe you can, and good on you. But I usually, try and take a shower every other day. At least. But anyway, some Thanksgiving favorites that we have, of course, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. That's one of our faves.
It seems Thanksgiving Day is upon us. I haven't even finished eating all my Halloween candy.
Sally, Thanksgiving is a very important holiday. Ours was the first country in the world to make a national holiday to give thanks.
Isn't he the cutest thing?
I said this yesterday. I wonder if anybody like in cartoon world ever rolled their eyes at Linus like, oh yeah, know it all. Anyway. Also, you've got to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This is from the classic scene where Steve Martin and John Candy are sharing a hotel room.
And by the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
Man, oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful film. It made you laugh. It made you cry. By the way, that's how I feel. People say that I'm a lot for whatever reason or happy, and that bugs them. I don't care. I just do me. You know why? Everybody else is taken. There you go. That's Sarah's soapbox for today. Coming up, the shutdown has finally ended. More details on that in 15 minutes from now on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Well, thank goodness the shutdown is over. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. The federal government, this is according to Dan Alexander in the Shark News Tank. The shutdown is over after 43 days, but it could be a little longer before the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard workers who had to keep on working get their back pay. This must go for all government workers as well, I'm assuming. Alana Schaefer, the chairman of the Seacoast Shipyard Association, praised the 6,000 plus workers for their, quote, quiet strength and unwavering dedication to their mission during the shutdown. Schaefer also says that payroll must still be processed before back pay hits the accounts of workers. She also warned that the agreement extends funding only until January, which could lead to another shutdown. Are you kidding me? Those are my words, not Dan's. President Donald Trump signed the deal brokered by New Hampshire Senators Jeanne Shaheen and Maggie Hassan. Give it up for New Hampshire and Maine Senator Angus King Wednesday night, last night, after it passed the House by a vote of 222 to 209. That's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm so proud of us. Seriously, like Maine and New Hampshire made it happen for the entire country. I love that. So I'm going to dinner with Train tomorrow night in Rollinsford. I think we're going to the Shanty. But, you know, I can't have him pay yet because he didn't get his back pay yet. He works at the shipyard, and it must be a great place. I ask him about it all the time, and he says it's really a wonderful place. So I'm very, very happy for everyone. Hey, coming up, the Shark Yacht Rock Song of the Day. Oh, we do that every day, no matter what the weather. That's next on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Dashing through the store, Dave's looking for a gift. One you can't ignore, but not the socks he picked.
I know, I'm putting them back.
Hey Dave, here's a tip. Put Scratchers on your list.
Oh, Scratchers. Good idea.
It's an easy shopping trip. We're glad we could assist.
Thanks, random singing people.
So be like Dave this holiday and give the gift of play. Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day.
Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.